Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to sharpen an axe out in the field. I want to show you guys a file first. I don't normally take a file out in the field with me. I usually use a file at home on the workbench for thinning out the bevels on an axe. But if you need to take one to the field with you, this is the way to do it. Prop your axe up against a log like this, hang the cutting edge over, and I take the file and I follow right along the cutting edge here. What I do, I don't actually hit the exact cutting edge. I leave about a 1/16 of an inch that I'm not touching with the file, and I file right behind that in a pattern like this, and then I'll actually hit the cutting edge with a sharpening stone. You know, of course, if you got a big nick in your axe and you got to work it out, you might have to work on the cutting edge. But basically, this is how you do it. This is something I usually would do at home in a shop. Just because it's a lot easier and a lot safer, and once you have your cutting edge thinned out to where you want it, you probably won't need a file unless you get a really big chip or nick that you really have to work out. When you have a file, it's nice to use a wire brush to clean out the filings on the file. This will give you longer life in your file. It just makes the file more aggressive and just work that much better. But once again, these are things I usually keep at home and a workbench. Out in the field, sharpening an axe, you usually have it thinned down the way you want to. Same sharpeners I use on the knives. I really like these diamond files. And what I do is I hold the axe just like this. I put my finger down here, my thumb up here, and this actually acts as kind of a stopper for my filing action. And what I do, I hold the file in this way, so not my pointer finger, my middle finger is right on the file here, and this fingernail is going to come in contact with the cheek of that axe right there. That finger thickness is going to gauge my spacing. This is how I adjust the angle here, is by where this finger slides up. So what I can do, that fingernail is I'm going to get my angle adjusted so the file is hitting that cutting edge, and my fingernail is just going to slide right along the cheek of the axe, and my other fingers are stopping it there from going too far off. And you're just going to work in a quick, easy motion like this. This is a super fine diamond file, and you just want to keep a look at it, make sure it's getting the cutting edge of where you want it, and you flip it around. Holding the file in the same spot, you should be able to get about the same angle. This is, you know, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for out in the field. And nice and quick and easy like that. I can see exactly the cutting edge where I'm hitting. What you're doing by sharpening like this is you're putting a flat grind on this axe. These Gransfors axes come with a convex edge, which a lot of companies use because they can put it on with a belt sander right from the factory. But I personally think a flat bevel, a flat grind, works a little better in hardwood. I think it releases from the cut better. It's a lot easier to sharpen in the field. Sounds like a lot of the guys that run racing axes use flat bevels. So I put flat bevels on all my axes, and all you're doing here is you're putting about a 1/16 inch secondary bevel on this Gransfors, and I like it like that. I find that it performs very well like that. So, you know, you just do about an even amount on either side. Nice and quick and easy. Switch over to your ceramic rod. And you can see that ceramic rod. Nice thing about a position sharpening like this is you can see what you're sharpening. I can see that cutting edge, and that's really important to see exactly what you're doing. And then maybe at the end of that, I might hold my rod out like this and just take a couple strokes like this, just to even it out if there was something that I missed. And that's pretty much it. You can do the same thing with this Easy Lap sharpening stone. The files give you a little more room, but you can still do the same thing. You can come back right here, and this is a really safe way of doing it because my fingers are kept back from the cutting edge. I'm not going to cut myself, And you know, as long as you got your middle finger under there with your fingernail, you can adjust that angle, and you can keep that angle pretty close to the same all the time, which is really nice. Flip it over, do the same thing with the ceramic side. That's nice and easy, and that's plenty sharp from being out in the field, and that's really safe and easy. So.